Welcome, Aries, to a brand new year and a brand new cycle. As we step into 2026, we are entering a year filled with fresh momentum, gentle expansion, and meaningful breakthroughs. The energy of this year carries a beautiful promise, one of renewal, emotional clarity, and inspired forward movement. Numerologically, 2026 holds the vibration of harmony and alignment, encouraging balance between the heart and mind. It is a year that supports healing, stronger relationships, and choices that feel truly aligned with your soul's path. Astrologically, 2026 invites us to build on wisdom gained, turning past lessons into confident action. There is a sense of steadiness in the air and a reminder that growth does not need to be rushed to be powerful. What unfolds now is meant to last. We are going to see the blessings, themes, and hidden gifts that January has in store for you, and to show you how to align with the supportive energy so you can receive all that is waiting for you. Aries, this is a collective reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. I'm going to start off over here with Truth, Higher Self, and I am just going to get your clarifiers. And you have Knight of Cups, the Five of Pentacles, and the Six of Cups. Now, my dearest Aries, when truth comes in from your higher self, this is a truth that is ignited and realized deep within you. Suddenly, the light goes on. Things make sense. Things that were not clear before. All of a sudden, you see the full, crisp picture. You know exactly what's going on, and you know what to do about it. Where this truth is coming through for you, my dear Aries, is in an area where you have been experiencing Five of Cups. And for me, what this represents most of all is an area where you have been trying so hard, Aries, to make something work. And you have been going above and beyond. And no matter what you do, and no matter how hard you try, you don't seem to be getting anywhere. And this leaves you feeling very disappointed, very depleted. It's like, what am I doing wrong? What more can I do? Now, Aries, this could touch any area of your life. This could be a particular relationship that is not working out the way you want it to work out, whether it's a family relationship, a friendship, or your significant other. And you have been doing whatever you can to get the relationship back on track. And yet, nothing seems to be working. You feel as though you have been running like a hamster on a wheel and you're in the same position. You could find yourself, Aries, say working in a job that you're not happy in, and you're trying to do everything you can to make this job work. You keep asking your boss to give you different responsibilities, to let you try different things. You keep trying to make friends and connect with your colleagues, but nothing is working. Now, Aries, what we see happening in January is we have somebody coming through with this energy of Knight of Cups. Now, somebody is coming through, either they're going to offer you something that allows you to get out of this situation, or they're going to give you very good advice and suggestions, or, my dear Aries, they could just say something that triggers the truth within you. You are going to realize that whatever Five of Pentacles represents to you is just not meant to be. And sometimes, Aries, it's so hard to accept, especially when we want it so badly. But with Six of Cups here, my dearest Aries, there is something else that is in that cup that is far better suited for you. And this is Spirit's way of telling you, this is not your place, this is not your person. Turn around, Aries. Look at what you're working on so hard. Sometimes, my dear Aries, if we work that hard for that long and we don't get results, the message is try something different. And Spirit wants you to know that if you turn around and leave this energy behind you, you will find that there is either a far better romantic partner waiting for you, somebody you haven't even dreamt of, my dear Aries, whereas now you might be feeling very unseen and unloved and unappreciated. There is somebody that is waiting to give you what you have been longing for. If, my dear Aries, you have a particular friend that always makes as though they're doing you the biggest favor by meeting you for lunch or for coffee, there is a friend out there waiting for you, Aries, that is going to love to spend time with you, that's going to make you feel seen and appreciated. Same with the job. The truth that you're going to realize in January is that whatever Five of Pentacles is for you is just not meant to be, and there is something quite wonderful waiting for you. And my dear Aries, I do not feel that you're going to have to wait months or years for this to come in, because we already see Knight of Cups coming through here. So we know that it's here, it's waiting for you. Spirit wants you now to turn around and face your potential, face what's good for you, and let go of Five of Pentacles. What a big realization coming through, Aries. Let's move on now and see what answer the call, what is your soul calling for you to do, is all about, and I will get your clarifiers. And you have Four of Swords, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Seven of Swords. Now, Aries, what we are seeing here is that there is something that has been calling out to you for some time. With Four of Swords here, I see you giving this a lot of thought and a lot of contemplation. And for many of you, I feel you have been working on it behind the scenes, Aries. This is the energy of thinking of it on a very deep level, visualizing it, perhaps even doing a vision board, trying to get a really clear idea of what this is that your heart is calling for, so that you can now honor it and put it into motion. Now, Aries, this soul calling will be very personal to you, but it is something, Aries, that you think about just before you drop off to sleep, and probably first thing in the morning. It's that thing you think about when you're going for a walk, when you're doing your shopping, when you're driving your car, catching the bus. It's that thought that is constantly with you. I do think, my dear Aries, that this is going to be the month that you put everything into action. Now, Aries, this could be that you just have a very deep calling to bring new people into your life. whether it is to expand your social circle or to meet somebody romantically, or it could be Aries that you're wanting to get closer to your family in some way. With Eight of Pentacles here, I see that this is the month that you get out of this energy of the dream stage and you start getting down to business. You're putting a plan together. And what I see with Seven of Swords is, my dear Aries, you're not really speaking to many people about it because it's so close to your heart. You don't want everybody's opinions and comments. You know what you know. You honoring something that you have been called to do. And remember, my dear Aries, it doesn't have to be a huge, big, dramatic energy like to get out there and save the world in some way. You could just have this calling that you want to do something creative, even if you're not a creative person. Something within you wants to write, or wants to draw, or wants to play a musical instrument, and you can't understand where it's coming from. It's coming from deep within you, and you've given this some thought. And now, what I see is that in January, you start getting about doing it. You are actually making those calls, see where you can join those classes, where you can meet like minded people. You're going to actually do something. And you know, Aries, it's not a bad thing to keep quiet about our plans until they are cemented. And I think that this is just very natural to do. You know, when we put ourselves out there and we venture into uncharted territory, we don't want everyone to keep saying, "So, what did you draw in class today? Did you manage to draw a stick man and have a good laugh?" Who wants that, Aries? You want to do this in your own time, at your own pace, and when you are ready, you will share it with appropriate people. What I love to see for you is you're not wasting time. January is the month you put your soul calling into action. Wonderful, Aries. What a perfect way to start a new year. Let's move on and see what happiness is all about, and I will just get your clarifiers. And we have Six of Wands, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Seven of Pentacles. Aries, this is wonderful because first and foremost, when we see happiness, it speaks to us of that deep core happiness, my dear Aries, that gives us that kind of smile and that kind of joy. And where this is coming through for you has to do with your abundance and your prosperity. Now, Ten of Pentacles can speak to us of being prosperous in any area of our lives. But it's that feeling, my dear Aries, of there is availability, there is overflow. You didn't expect it, you didn't anticipate it, and now it is presented to you. This, my dear Aries, could be that somebody you have been dating for a long time says the words, "I love you," for the first time. Or your significant other wants to take the relationship to the next level. This could be, Aries, that you get a really big promotion at work. Or if you have your own business, you sign a very lucrative contract. This could be the energy of joining a like minded group and just finding yourself instantly connecting to people, chatting, laughing, and before you know it, you have a whole new social circle. Seven of Pentacles shows us with the tree with all the pentacles on it that you feel as though you are surrounded by everything you need in this particular area. We do see with Six of Wands that there is this element of a great success and victory. And this could be an actual success and victory, like gaining something, Aries, like that promotion or that contract, or coming into money somehow, or selling your home for a fantastic profit. It could be that kind of victory. Or, my dear Aries, Six of Wands could also speak to us of an inner victory, being able to bring yourself in to such deep happiness by making strong decisions and taking action. And this could very well be connected to answer the call. So, for example, putting yourself out there romantically and meeting somebody that you just know something's going to happen. This is a wonderful energy, my dear Aries. I see you exceptionally happy in January, fulfilled at that deep core level. And for any of you who might be experiencing this energy of Five of Pentacles, please know that once you realize that it's just not meant to be and you move on, my dearest Aries, what we are seeing here is going to make Five of Pentacles a distant memory. This is a wonderful way, Aries, to start the new year. That's all I have for you right now. I hope you enjoyed your reading. I wish you the most wonderful month, and I am sending you all so much love.